My name is Linda Fall, and I've worked for Avalon for 11 years. I was in banking for 30 years. I loved that work for a long time, and then I didn't. This is the perfect place for me. I've always loved working with our older population. I find they're down to earth, honest. They've seen a lot of changes, and sometimes they're not listened to, and I'm a listener. I love Avalon because we take time with patients. A test takes 90 minutes, and not only do we need to know the level that you like to hear speech, we need to know levels where loud sounds bother you, and I think a lot of people don't come for a hearing test because loud sounds do bother them, and that's part of hearing loss. We test for that. We test for speech in noise. Now that's your noisy restaurant where you struggle to hear, and that's not about hearing loss. That's about the brain, how it processes noise. I have pretty good hearing, and I don't do well in a noisy restaurant, so we test for that too. We give you realistic expectations. The best part of the test that I like is I get to know you. There's questions I need to know about your lifestyle. I need to know whether you're still working, whether you're attending meetings or church where you need to hear a speaker. Are you around your grandchildren? Those sweet little soft voices. I have a 3.5-year-old granddaughter that I wouldn't want to miss a word she says. She's just the sweetest, cutest thing, and smart. Also, there are a lot of folks that test and they're not ready for hearing aids, and that's fine too. We would let you know that. If you're not ready, we have a wonderful class about hearing loss. It's informational. There's pointers of how to deal with family members that maybe don't look at you or speak to you. A lot of pointers to get by until you are ready to get some help. Most people wait 5 to 10 years before they get help. And I have to tell you, the longer you do wait, I think it's in our mind, well, I'll wait till I'm really deaf before I get help. Well, that's not a good thing to do. At least come in to be tested so we can see where you are. There's we call it a benchmark, and then we'll know. I think one of the reasons that I got into this work is because of my mom. My mom had hearing loss and was not ready to admit to it, in denial. And I really saw her in the later years of her life pull away from people, not willing to go out to the family get-togethers, reunions. And I thought that, and I have to say, honestly, I pulled away a little from her. It was so hard to talk to her. She was always leaning it. What was that, honey? What was that? Could you repeat that again? And it just, after years, it became really hard to talk to her, and what it was mostly surface things, nothing of any depth anymore. And I was really sad about that. I lost a lot of good years with her because she didn't get help. So I am here to support you. If you're ready to hear better, I am here to help you hear better. And it is a process. Don't think that you put them in your ears and out the door you go and everything is perfect. That's not how it is. It takes some time for the brain to get used to hearing this new way. And we see our patients, once we get it settled where you like the sounds of every day, you can take the traffic rushing by, then you're part of our family. We see you every 4 months, every 4 to 6 months for the rest of your life. You're part of the family. And that's what I love about this work. I invite you to come in for a test And I invite you also to attend our class, and you won't be sorry you did. Thank you.